Alrighty, I believe we are live. Is that true on YouTube? Can anybody check?
Check-in. Yes, you are.
Alright. So, we begin our stream with something unfortunate.
King of the Hill in Japanese dub with English subtitles. Wonderful.
Yeah. Yes, there are people who debate whether dubs or subs are better for King of the Hill in Japan, and that's the greatest thing I've ever heard in my life. But go on with the sad news, please.
Yes, this was not the sad news. This was just the weird tangent that I stumbled across. But anyway.
Anyway. So, let's start the music.
Restarted. Stopped like 20 minutes ago.
What was that?
No, it's just that it's weird how it stops at, different times.
Anyway, so you hear the music, the emotion, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, God. Sorry. I'm just looking at the title of what this is. Yeah. It's like, this sounds familiar. Oh.
My God. Oh, my God.
Breaking of the fellowship.
Really?
When this is okay, look. When this is over, this whole thing, and we have our final wrap up, and we do the epilogue, you have to play Concerning Hobbits.
Fine. All right. So,
and obviously Benedict will be the one writing, or maybe our new halfling.
After months of adventuring together, the struggle between Benedict and Gnarls has grown too great, and Gnarls' Fostep, along with his retainer, Richard and Mortimer, have fled in the dark of the night.
Whoa. Nobody said he got Richard Mortimer in the divorce.
Yeah,
okay?
when that happened?
Who said this?
He's our lucky boy.
Sorry, it's just true.
He's our lucky boy.
Benedict, you're the ranger now. This is what you've done. You're the ranger now.
To be honest,
maybe you'll be a better ranger than you would be a bard, huh?
All right, so it's a very heartfelt moment. Let us all go back and remember what are our favorite moments with Gnarls' Fostep.
He was insane for a long time.
That's for sure.
All right,
and then he chain lightning some owlbears or whatever.
When he learned Fireball and was so excited to use it.
Let's just go down the list, right? So, what is Benedict Germain's fondest memory of Gnarls' Fostep?
Let's see. Fondest memory. Actually, as I recall, I had him listed as my favorite person if I go over to party members lore.
So you liked him more when he was insane, huh?
Yeah, No, that was early on. Favorite companion.
Yeah, when he was
Gnarls and Jim Shady.
Yes, when he was fucking crazy.
No, I think that this predated that. But yeah, so yeah, I liked his magic and shit. It was powerful. And it kept us safe. I liked how he managed to
I wonder what we're going to do without him.
I liked how he managed to shut down all these evil sorcerers and stuff. And I wish him luck against his brother. And Benedict realized... no, we're not. Hunting?
Aren't we fighting his brother?
Yes, we are.
You did steal all his stuff and kill all his followers.
Mm-hmm.
That is true. To be honest, I wasn't really expecting this. I was expecting more of like Death of Stalin, like the Beria trial, where it's like you're accused of treason and anti-party behavior.
And then
we find you guilty and sentence you to be shot.
No, all right, so that's Benedict realizing what his paranoia has led to is is sad about how this all went down and hopes to one day apologize to Gnarls.
All right, so Garrus, RDP rather. What is Garrus's fondest memory of Gnarls' faux step?
Oh shit. I guess unfortunately because of recency bias, it was just all the bickering and the bantering that him and Benedict Germain did. Just hilarious.
Just slow fade compilation of them bitterly arguing in front of the bugbear.
The funny thing is, those arguments in character only went for like maybe 20 minutes at the maximum length.
All right.
It's like when there's a montage of something that happened 3 minutes ago.
Yeah. I mean, in universe, that's basically true.
Yeah.
All right, what's Malachi's fondest memory of Gnarls' faux step?
Malachi really appreciated the way that he would always give some of his extra gold to the Temple of Yig. He was a very spiritual man that Gnarls' faux step, even if he had in fact chosen the wrong god, is better than all of these godless heathens that we usually travel with.
Yes. So, the time of Gnarls' faux step has passed as Team Scam has broken up.
Do we need a new name?
Oh yeah, which one was Gnarls? Which letter was he?
We can still keep it. I mean, there's nothing wrong with still trying to keep it.
I mean, so that means we're either we could be Team Ska, we could be Team Scum, or could be Team Sam or Team Cam.
Scum.
Team Scum. Team Scum. Okay, that means Gnarls was the A. We're Team Scum now.
Or Team Spam.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's right. We got a new guy. Now we can be Spam. Team Spam.
Which one are we feeling? Team Scum or Team Spam?
I like Spam. Because
Yeah,
then I
I'm
can do the Spam joke.
I'm partial to spam, but that's because I grew up eating spam. So.
I grew up watching Monty Python.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get into Monty Python until I was in university, but hilarious.
Yeah. Anyway, also incidentally, Jim Shady disappears in the night.
Jim Shade. Oh wow. True breaking of the fellowship.
Yeah,
Yes.
where did Jim Shady go?
Interesting question.
Is this an actual disappearance in tonight or kidnapped? Or something?
So you wait. Okay, let's stop the music there. Let's get on to our usual track. Let's turn that down a little bit.
Yeah.
Also, hopefully my audio levels on stream are better now since I got a new computer that doesn't have that weird thing where it suppresses all the audio and whatnot that isn't my voice. Anyway.
Hold on. Do I need to move? I need to move SL Windwalker into the no longer with us group.
Yes. So the party awakes at the tavern. Gnarls, Faux Step, Richard and Mortimer, and Jim Shady have all disappeared in the night. And
wait, Jim Shady as in the fighter?
yes.
Shit.
Okay. And through
You're gonna have to be a fighter too, Benedict.
and through so Malachi, you're looking at the crowd, and for a moment, you think it might be the greatest fear of your life. You see the top hat upon a squat figure, and he comes closer and closer, and it's just a halfling. Thank God. It's just a halfling. Just a halfling in a top hat.
Johnny Bottom to be at your service.
I genuinely can't remember what I said Malachi's greatest fear was.
It was a goblin in a top hat.
Okay, so this is just a halfling in a top hat.
Yes,
Got it.
exactly. But that's the joke that I remembered and you didn't, even though you're the one
No,
that set
I don't
it up.
remember. It's only my character. He's only a tiny shard of me. Why would I remember anything? That's what your notes are for.
No, it's my notes. What are you talking about?
Well, whatever. Whoever's notes they are.
Anyway, so you've acquired a new party member semi-consensually. The bell-beladen, top hat wearing Johnny Bottomtree. And
Well, it's a
What, did we put,
pleasure
like, an
to meet
advertisement?
you.
What happened? How did we acquire this new person?
how do you want to have acquired him?
I guess since we're down a bunch of people, we would pretty much immediately start recruitment. So, what skills do you happen to have, Mr. Bottomtree?
Yeah, like
Are we doing a job interview? Like what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Or the name pending team.
Like geez, I got all these bells on me. They jingle festively.
So we're kind of doing, dangerous stuff that involves making less noise.
We want someone
Yeah.
with discretion and not necessarily
No.
ostentatious.
Malachi steps forward. No. This is good. Anytime we come across a place where we don't know if there's zombos, we just take this guy, tie a rope around him, roll him into the room, and the noise will. If there's any zombos, they'll come out, and we can one-shot them. It'll be fine.
Are
you
you-
seriously disclosing this in front of the man as we're interviewing right now?
Well,
Hey, he has to know what he's signing up for. That way he
I
can't
ask a
do
quick
us.
question. So I ask, you wouldn't happen to be related to an individual named Grolius, would you? Perhaps like cousins?
Who are you talking about?
Just somebody that we knew named Grolius?
Oh.
I have no idea.
Are you
You,
asking
you
that?
wouldn't. Yes, I'm
Heretic-
asking that. And
So, heretic, out of character. Do you remember who Grolius was?
Yeah, it's,
He's trapped in a book dimension now.
No, he's dead. He got sucked into a book dimension, and
We don't know he's dead. He's in a book. That's all we got.
I intentionally opened a book of cursed knowledge, and now I am cursed. Why?
He got yeeted into another dimension by his own stupidity. And,
still have the book?
That's where he is now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
where's the
it's,
book? That's a good question.
I
we gave
have
it
it.
to Mazar, didn't we?
Yeah,
Yeah,
and then
Mazaz.
Mazaz gave it back. But you wouldn't happen to be Mr. Shoot, what was your, something
Bottomtree?
Bottomtree. You wouldn't happen to be related to somebody named Grolius, would you?
Never heard of it.
Okay, that's probably a good thing. Because then we don't have to explain anything.
also
So
a
what
halfling.
skills do you bring to the board?
Aside from being
Yeah.
jingly and ostentatious,
Yeah,
Tiny.
I always have cheese on hand.
you
That-
have cheese
Good.
on hand.
What kind of cheese?
And
Swiss Gruyere?
so you're a tyromancer.
What?
That I'm aware. I don't cast any spells, actually.
No cheese spells, huh?
No spells at all.
No cheese spells, but certainly cheese smells. Am I right?
Cheese smells aplenty.
Malachi thinks that's the funniest joke he's ever heard. He's like bent over, hands on knees, laughing at that.
All right. So Johnny Bottomtree is successfully recruited into the party.
Oh, right.
But again, what's
Jeez.
tell me about what this character is.
Johnny, quote unquote, bait.
he jangles, and he smells of cheese, and he's
And he's
delightful.
level
Excellent. Excellent. You're not making the use you as bait plan any less appealing.
3.
Just warning you.
We need some
You
more
have-
frontline fighters. We probably need another ranger.
Do you have any weapons, Mr. Bottomtree?
trusty short sword and my short bow. And a dagger.
They're short, very short. There's a lot of short happening in this character.
Oh, one for Malachi to fucking shut.
Do you happen to have a
Well,
shield?
how do I forget? Well, Malachi's tall. Not for a human,
Does he
but
have
he thinks he's tall.
Do you happen to have an instrument? Are you skilled at any of the arts?
No, that's not my kind of thing.
No,
Oh,
only
that's
one of
it.
us failed out of Bard College, Benedict.
I didn't fail. I left of my own volition. I was too good for it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, tell that to your many fucking failed bard checks.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Or the lore checks, I should say.
Listen. I don't have time for that sort of nerd shit, okay? Except now I do, now that it's useful.
Literally a bard.
Okay, Mr. Bottom Tree, what education do you have aside from knowledge of the cheese?
Not much.
What is Johnny Bottomtree's actual class?
Yes,
I guess
sorry.
halfling.
The
Yes.
half-
Like
Yeah,
Oh.
his
like
class is-
halfling's a class. All right, I'm gonna look it up then.
Yeah, sorry, let me look this up for a second.
I got the book
Have
here.
you actually ever utilized this cheese prediction stuff effectively?
No, he's not a tyromancer. It's a joke.
Oh, I thought you were being serious. Fuck.
No. Half elf.
No, it
Halfling.
was Jape.
'Twas but a jape. Small number, furry feet and curly hair. Ugh. Halflings. Wait a second. Can you cook?
I can cook cheese.
Can you
I
cook
wonder how the
cheese on bread?
mongrel men feel about cheese.
Yeah, I can make you a Limburg cheese sandwich, grilled if you like.
Hell yeah. Grilled cheese sandwiches. Malachi's all in. Halflings have a 2 in 6 chance of hearing noises.
Can you see in the dark?
While listening
or-
at doors. But
No,
it's
can you?
just they have a 1 in 3 chance of hearing anything at all.
Be prepared for
Gunshot, I hear nothing. Gunshot, I hear nothing. Mouse squeaks, I hear that.
prepare
Ooh,
for
defensive
your
bonus.
own lore checks.
So the halflings get a +2 bonus to AC when attacked by large opponents, which are greater than human sized. That's excellent. Again, my plan of tying the halfling to the end of a long stick and shoving him ahead of us in the dungeon is getting better and better all the time.
Okay,
He's
right.
also got
Right.
incredible sneaking skills, which I think are
Yes.
kind of waylaid by the fact that he's got all those bells. I don't know.
Hide and you can only go up to halflings can only get up to level 8.
That's don't worry about the level restrictions.
Okay,
That's-
great.
We're not playing with those lame ass balancing mechanics that don't actually work.
In dungeons, a halfling can hide in shadows or behind other forms of cover. The chance of success is 2 in 6. Hiding requires the halfling to be motionless. Yeah, he's the scout.
Anyway,
Do you have dark vision, Mr.
Alright.
Bottom Tree?
okay, we're
No, do you?
I think I do.
no,
No.
I believe he does. Do they?
I don't think I have.
I'm not seeing it on here.
Holy shit, they don't.
Oh.
It says in here language alignment.
Don't.
Yeah, so if you're
That's-
good, then you get a.
There was this
Like-
concept of alignment language in early D&D that I do not subscribe to.
All right, fine.
No, listen.
Shut the fuck up.
barbarians. Barbarians are. Roman is a good language, right? Good people speak it. Everybody who doesn't, they're
Roman
evil.
isn't a
They're
language.
barbarians.
Yeah.
Latin.
Whatever. You know what I'm saying.
That's our bard.
Do you also speak Chinese and American?
I speak American, not Chinese.
Speaking American.
I can speak American very, very goddamn well. You understand that?
Anyway, so anyway, Johnny Bottom Tree for the nth time is part of your party now.
We need to recruit more people. We need probably at least one more frontline fighter. Who else? What else?
Halfling's keen coordination grants them +1 bonus to attack rolls with all missile weapons.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, bottom tree. Do you go by any nicknames? Do you go by like J-Bet or what? Cheese? Do you have any
think he's already
nicknames or
Johnny.
short terms? Johnny.
Isn't he already? What's your
Bottom tree.
what's your full name, Johnny?
Johnny Bottom Tree.
So your parents named you Johnny, not Jonathan or John.
Yeah.
What
did your parents name you?
Malachi.
I want to lore check Johnny Bottom Tree. Fail.
Yeah, well, did you fail because you're a shitty bard, or did you fail because we literally just met this guy? He hasn't done anything with his life yet.
You never know.
The songs of Johnny Bottom Tree have yet to be written.
Yeah, he's like, hey, what's your name? Bob? Have I heard of Bob before? What tales have they woven about Bob?
Alrighty, so
All right, where are we physically?
you're in the tavern.
All
Yeah.
right, good.
Are there anybody who looks nice and stout and strong?
Oh yeah,
Or
that's something I
Especially
wanted.
wizardly.
Are we still hanging out at the tavern with the lady we know is evil?
Oh yeah, Murda.
I mean, you are. I don't know why, but
Remind me again. Is this the only
what
tavern
else
in
is
town?
what else is to do in this crap ass of a town?
And to,
Turns out the bartender is Satan, but where else are you going to go on a Saturday night?
Yeah, seriously.
yeah, to my understanding, this is like the only tavern in this small podunk shithole that is Helix.
it is in fact the
Yeah.
only tavern. Correct.
Yeah, it's exactly right.
There's also a gambling hall you can go to.
Do they
but-
serve alcohol?
Yeah, right? Malachi's interested in the answer to this
So
question.
here's what I have
I'm not
written
sure, actually.
down for town of Helix. I don't know what else is there because the town is clearly bigger than this.
It's only got like 600 people in it.
No, I
Damn.
mean in terms of the map.
Yeah, I mean, you've seen the map before. It's in fact one of your handout illustrations. Let's see. Trade goods, mercenary guild, merchant company, the tavern. Yes, the Foul Pheasants, which is the gambling house.
Sorry, what do I not have written down? I posted in the chat.
Oh, one moment.
We never looked at the bottom of the well, by the way, which obviously must contain something of import. It's a well in the middle of the town, right?
Honestly, when I think of well now, my mind always goes to, was it The Ring, The Grudge?
Yep.
All right, so
Yeah.
the gambling hall, which is called the Foul Pheasants, does serve drinks and food, but they don't have rooms to lend out. So you can drink there, but you can't stay there.
What's the cost for a house? No,
It's
there's
in
no way
it's
we
the
would
main
get-
book. It's like 800 gold
It's a
pieces or something.
ridiculous. Would be cheaper to buy a house. I don't know.
I mean, would it be cheaper to buy a house even though we're not going to be here long? I mean,
I don't know. It costs how much to rent a room?
It costs.
At the-
You've been paying like 20 gold a month.
how much is it to mortgage a house out here in this shithole?
Let me look it up. It's in the fucking stronghold construction rules. So, an average civilian, if it's made of wood, It's 1,500 gold pieces. If it's made of stone, it's 3,000 gold pieces.
So it would take.
Like in the long
It
term,
takes 75 months to pay to be worth it
Yeah.
after staying at.
yeah. It
with
turns
the
out there's an
cheaper one.
it turns out there's an economic to running hotels.
Mm-hmm.
You don't buy a fucking house to live in a place for like 3 months.
Oh, this would be 75 months.
No.
So,
That's what I'm saying. Anyway, so
yeah.
So the Foul Pheasant does serve drinks and has gambling and food, but they don't have rooms to rent out. So I mean, you could just sleep at the tavern and then go to the other tavern and drink and eat there.
Mm-hmm. Alternatively, we could look into this murder. I don't know.
Wait, Bottom Tree. How long have you been here in the town of Helix?
I just got here. I was living in Bogtown previously.
Oh,
Okay, so
Bogtown.
Okay.
Any
what drew you
interesting
here?
rumors from Bogtown?
I don't know, there's people have been making a lot of money here lately. I heard about it over there, just
I
gold
guess that's
flowing
true.
through this town.
We did single-handedly hyperinflate the local economy.
No, that was a hand.
Sure, it was the hand and not you.
Damn it.
No. They're the ones that went out and started bragging about. We kept it under hush hush.
Sure. Anyway. So yeah, what we doing?
I was looking for additional people. We need a replacement fighter for front line.
All right, so I've been meaning to give that does remind me. So I've been meaning to give you this to you. You've been wanting to mind whammy people and all this other shit. So so here's my compromise position.
Okay.
You'll get 2d6 drunks.
2d6 drugs?
Drunks. Alcoholics.
Drunks.
Who will mindlessly follow you into certain death.
Oh God. No.
Yeah, this seems immoral.
No, Benedict has no desire for that.
Oh, you want to
Uses
mind
it to-
control
I mean-
people, but you don't want to send
No,
drunks.
listen. Benedict
Roll
wants
the
to
2d6 before you do that.
question people. He wants to question people. It's kind of like a. It's kind of like he's drugging them and then asking them questions.
Yeah, kind of a distinction and a difference there, isn't it, Bardo?
So basically, you want to torture people.
Oh,
So this is what you learned in Bard College, huh?
oh, recruiting a bunch of drunks to certain death. That's immoral. But drugging people and then trying to extract knowledge from their brains in some sort of weird bardic brainwashing ceremony, right? That's fine. That's cool.
What?
In and out the post.
Listen, I don't even get the ability to do more than mind whammy humans until like 7th level. Technically, I can mind whammy beasts, but this, gosh,
You know what Malachi gets to do at 7th level? Raise the dead.
yeah.
What are you going to do
Well,
at
I have
7th
to
level?
play. I get to play music for 1 minute while not in combat to try and mind whammy a monster.
Dear God.
And I don't even know if the monster can like attack me or anything during that 1 minute period while I'm playing music at it. Or is it 10 minutes? I think it's 10 minutes. It's a full round.
Anyway, so you're gone. So you want to try to recruit people. Is that true?
That seems to be the
Yes.
case.
All right. You're kind of at a hard time, and you're frankly you were lucky to get Johnny Bottom Tree.
Oof.
Because everyone's like, well, why should I work for you when I could just go into the horrible dungeon myself and keep a full share?
Because you'll die.
Yeah.
Or
'cause you're gonna
or die with you?
I mean, better to die in numbers than to
less
die
likely.
alone. I mean,
We haven't had any of our party members die in months.
they just we're gonna gloss over the fact as to why they left, but officially we haven't lost anyone to hostile combat.
Yeah, no, they left because of our terrible personalities and dysfunctional working relationships.
This is not I'm realizing it's like It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. It's just so dysfunctional. And your earlier discussion of I just want to mind random people so I can interrogate them just reminds me of that.
Look.
Skit where it's like they're not gonna say no because of the implication.
Oh my god.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god, look, we're not as funny as Danny DeVito, okay?
That's true. That is true. That's a good point.
So I think we leave the comedy to them, and maybe don't. Let's just don't.
Are there any organizations that maybe we should get in relation to? Like, oh gosh.
Oh lord.
That's not menacing at all. Are there any organizations? Technically, we could technically go and maybe. Oh, fuck. We got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 days until the orb ends. Actually, hey, no, we don't want to do this now, but later we need to get Johnny to touch the orb. It'll act as a,
It now occurs to you that Jim Shady was the last one with the orb.
Jim Shady took the fucking orb.
Oh my god. He was the traitor.
Well, we gotta go find Jim Shady.
We gotta go find Jim Shady.
We don't have a choice.
Is that a guy named Jim Shady?
Yeah, he was a skilled fighter. We met him and hired him, and he has stolen something of great importance. And we need to track him down as soon as fucking possible. Did he steal anything else?
No. So,
Besides-
so how are we starting our investigation of the disappearance of Jim Shady?
Where was his room? Where did he sleep last?
He slept up in the in the upstairs of the tavern next to the rest of you guys. Want to investigate his room?
Yep.
I guess we should, yeah.
You want me to listen to the door first?
No.
You expect the door to be locked, but it isn't, because apparently the door was at some point, but the door's latch was busted through. Inside, you can see that there's signs of a struggle in the room, and the window's broken.
Okay. So since the latch is broken, that probably means it wasn't Murda, since she would have a key. But she might have informed people where it was.
Or she
And
could
Mortimer-
have, she may have made it look like she didn't have a key by coming in, unlocking it, coming in, and then busting it when she was done.
Yeah, and we don't have our ranger for tracking anymore. Because Mortimer left Actually, do we have any indication that Mortimer left with Gnarls? Or maybe...
I mean, he was pals with Gnarls, but you don't like they're just both gone. You don't know anything.
Let's investigate Mortimer's room.
All right, investigating his room, it seems fine. Everything, like the bed's made. It looks like it was tidily cleared out of any personal possessions.
Okay.
Did he pay off his room
Yeah,
after he cleared out of it, or?
You guys pay you guys pay in advance for every month, so.
Okay. I wonder if the bartender saw anything or
Yeah,
noticed
let's
anything.
go question people. And I guess I'll play music while we're doing that to try and get people. And I would like to especially try and get Murda. Mind Whammied.
All right, so who you want to go and question?
Murda is the first person, I guess.
All right.
Because she's the most likely to be related. The bugbear said that the name sounded familiar.
So I think she counts as hostile, just because based on your last interaction with each other.
No, I don't think that's based on his... No, it's basically they have to be attacking you, right?
Like, I think, I mean...
This ability is not functioning in combat. They would have to be, like, aiming to attack me.
Alright, it doesn't function in combat. Alright, let's see what her level is.
Her level actually matters?
Yes.
Holy fuck. She'd have to have... What is it? 12 hit die in order to resist.
No, they get a saving throw.
Oh, yes. Yes, that's absolutely true.
So let's...
Oh, I see. You need to know the level in order to see what their save versus spells is. Gotcha.
Correct. Alright, let's see. Alrighty, they failed.
All right. I will go up to Murda and then say, "Hey there. I know we got off on the wrong foot a couple of times, and I apologize mildly for that."
Okay.
I was wondering if you happen to know anything about what happened to a friend of mine up in room whatever what's his name's room was.
You gonna ask her what happened to Jim Shady?
Yeah.
She's not entirely sure who you're talking about.
The guy in room such and such. Whatever the room number was. I assume there's a room number, or at least I'll tell her what the room was.
Yeah, there was... Well, what do you want to know?
If you happen to, maybe heard anything about somebody planning an attack
She knows of no such thing.
What about
Okay.
Richard Mortimer? Dude, beard, long black hair. He's got a ranger hat on. You know what happened to him?
She saw him. I mean, saw him last night along with the rest of you.
All right. Have you seen any suspicious folks around town recently?
Yes, you.
That's fair. That's fair.
But we're like known suspicious.
Yeah.
Oh, as opposed to all the people who are unknown and suspicious, which she.
Yeah, like I mean, we're weird, but like you know us.
Plus, I mean, to be fair, there is a large influx of people because of the Barrowmaze, to my understanding.
Yes. So there's a
Yeah.
large influx of random adventurers and such. So there are lots of random suspicious-looking folks who are probably up to no good. Good for business, though. Being able to engage in that sweet, sweet price gouging.
Hmm. You know, I just realized one of our big enemies here is a guy with fucking dimension door and shit. He can teleport. I mean, I don't think that he can. Is dimension door in this version able to take people who don't want to be taken?
You're not Bardlore, actually.
Okay.
You're not sure.
Damn.
I mean, again,
But,
Jim
I mean,
Shady, he was the white
now,
dude,
I
bald
will-
hair, right?
I will note that if teleporters involved, there wouldn't be much point in breaking the windows or doors.
Yeah, you're right. Do we have any leads whatsoever? Malachi, do we have any leads?
All that Malachi knows is apparently his that Richard's alignment is unknown.
Oh.
Yeah, Malachi never actually checked Richard's alignment.
I thought he did, but maybe not.
Nope.
Okay. Then the next question would be, who all knew that we had the Orb of Law? The wizard did. The priest did. I think.
Yeah.
Everybody in our party, though not everybody would know what it is, probably. Yeah, I probably would have discussed it.
Nobody knew except for us, and the wizard, and the town priest, and the barmaids.
Yeah. I don't think the barmaids did. So, the main suspects right now are Mortimer, Gnarls' brother is technically on the list just because he's the leader of that cult that we just brutally destroyed. I think that Mortimer is the one that we need to investigate. Could Mortimer actually defeat Jim Shady? Through taking him by surprise?
I mean, he is really good with a sword. I mean, what was it, the crossbow?
He had a longbow.
He had a longbow. Yeah, to my understanding, he was really good with a longbow. I mean,
All right. Thank you for your time, Murda. It was great seeing you. I'm going to go upstairs and take another look and investigate the struggle. What kind of weapons were used, if any?
I love how Benedict in this campaign has turned into the party fucking detective.
And I'm really
Well,
bad
he's got to
at
be
it,
good
too.
at something.
yeah.
I'm bad at detective work. I'm waiting for you guys to lean in here.
Wait, you said that the door was broken into. How was it broken into? Was it kicked in? Was it?
Uh, it may have been, but you see that the door was broken into. There's a struggle in the room, which includes some sort of slashing weapon, and the window is broken outward, as though somebody went through it from inside the room outward.
So
Were there
there's
any
a
other-
splashing.
Were there any other guests in the tavern?
In fact, it sort of strikes you as odd that that if there was a big fight and a window crashing, that somebody probably
Nobody
would have heard
heard
that.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Somebody would have heard anything. Somebody would have heard something. Maybe one of the neighbors.
Okay.
Wait, she mentioned that Jim Shady and Richard Mortimer, they saw them while they were with us last night. But what time was that? What time was it that night?
It's the Middle
Yeah.
Ages. Nobody knows what time it is.
Fuck.
Yeah. Wait. We remember everything last night, right?
Yeah.
We didn't like drink ourselves into stupor. or anything.
No, last night it was a pretty normal night. You drunk with the you drank with the rest of the party. You got into a silly, bitter argument with Gnarls step once again, and y'all went to bed, and you don't remember anything interrupting the night.
Okay. Spread out. We need to question everybody we can. People who might have seen whoever absconded out of the window. I mean, at the same time, if it's a slashing weapon,
That's true. We could maybe see if there was any type of like boot print on the door if it was kicked in. That maybe we could try to see
all right.
who wore if it was kicked in.
Can we check that?
I mean, basically everybody wears the same sort of hobnail boots.
Shit. Okay, so that rules that out. Wait, how do we know it was a slashing weapon?
Their like sheets are cut up and whatnot, and there's places where it seems like a sword is like bitten into the wooden furniture and such.
And all of Jim Shady's stuff was gone along with him himself.
Yes.
That seems kind of weird, in my opinion. If this wasn't a abduction,
he might have done it all himself. That's entirely within the possibility. But I think that we should assume, given that he was able to receive the blessing of the orb of law, that he's not in secret evil or anything like that. I mean, he could be. He might have determined that we were unfit for the orb and tried to take it, right? But I think that we should assume that he was kidnapped. We have plenty of enemies that specifically want to stop us from doing anything with this.
but if he was kidnapped, why is I find it kind of interesting that he was kidnapped, but yet his room was clean of all his belongings.
I'm sure that. Well, okay.
I mean, unless they
But
just
people
grabbed
back
all his
then-
shit.
Yeah, and also, he might have been wearing a lot of it
He probably
Okay,
didn't have
and,
that much, actually.
then knocked out.
Okay, that's a good point.
So who do you
Does-
want to question? What do you want to go look at?
Who is our? The wizard might have some way of doing a scrying spell. Is that a thing?
Benedict, give me a wisdom or an intelligence check, just whichever one's better.
Fail.
Ouch.
Okay. So, scrying spell you're talking about.
Mhm.
You want to talk to Mazaz the Magnificent and try to learn about the whereabouts of Jim Shady?
Well, first, can we look outside and see if we can find any footprints? That won't be helpful. People have walked by.
Yeah, what about other
so-
tavern folks?
So you look out the window and you see, right, because the room actually faces the back of the building, so the room's window faces the back of the building, so there's not a huge amount of traffic back there. You see that there is, and it is still, and good news for you, you live in a swamp, so the ground is muddy, and you see that there is a noticeable depression immediately below where the window is, as though something fell there, and then there's a series of chaotic footprints in the mud that lead off to the north, or into the wilds.
To the
Is
north.
Is it one set of footprints
That's
or
toward-
two set of footprints?
It is multiple.
Multiple.
Hold on. To the north, that's where the ruins. No, that's to the Barrowmaze.
No, that's to the south.
Yeah.
Oh,
So what's to the north?
You know that there's a forest with a bunch of ruins in it.
that's where the sacrifice to Impurax was, right?
Yeah, there. Up to the north, there was a temple there, right?
All right, so let's go over what we know of Impurax, decay, corruption, pestilence. There's a cult of druids, and Valoron was in the cult for decades, though.
Okay, so I will note that
that's from yeah.
That is from Gnarls' mind reading of
Right.
Valoron while he was suffering paranoid schizophrenia.
Okay. Well, okay, yeah. So there's a temple to the north. Inside of it, there's a desk with a degraded lair and a hidden trapdoor that had never been disturbed. And and in that letter it said, "Plan, standing stones, sorcerer, leaving something."
Mm-hmm.
And also it was referenced in the painter studio in the Boulettes record events, with the high priest of Impurax, Lyco, being debated by a young Impurax worshipper, Salukta, whose renounced observation of rot and death for bringing rot and death. And Salukta murdered Lyco and sought to amass a great horde and align with devils and shit. So,
Do you wanna...
I guess follow the footprints.
Yeah, that was a lot of words for let's follow the footprints into the forest.
Sorry, I was trying to remember everything that was going on there. We might have to deal with spiders.
Don't we know somebody who's really good at hiding in forests?
Ranger
Valorant?
Rick.
Well,
Oh, yeah,
it's
Mortimer.
It's
yeah.
almost like someone you just met today.
yes, and whose entry in the manual I read out earlier.
Oh, yes.
J-Bit.
We may have to deal with spiders, by the way.
Here, take you there.
All right.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
You want me?
All right.
Am I taking it? You want me to go hide in the forest? Is that what you're saying?
we want you to scout around, make sure we're not ambushed or whatever, while we all follow these footprints.
I mean, I have to stand perfectly still while I'm hiding. So you want me to? How do you want me? You want me to hide in various spots?
Well, it's like sneak and then hide, then look around, and then repeat.
What if we tie it to the end of a stick?
You
So
try.
you're technically not
Try,
moving.
yeah. So hold him at the end of a 10-foot long pole where he's technically not moving, and then you can sort of wave
the
him
trees.
around.
No, listen. We take the 10-foot bowl, put the lamp on it along. Actually, a scarab of light on it along with the
Let's
mirror.
just go.
And then you tie Johnny Bottom Tree to it, and then
Exactly.
you poke it
You
around
know
the
what? Let's
corner.
burn the fucking forest down. Smoke them out.
Alright, so
We follow the footprints.
Alright, so So you follow the footprints into the forest as the ground hardens. Your trail sort of begins to sort of dry up, but you do notice that there is a nearby ziggurat.
It's a ziggurat.
Like one of those stepped-up pyramids.
Yeah, it's a stepped pyramid.
Ah. Oh.
Okay. If I'm going to be very unhappy if we find poor Jim Shady sacrifice on the altar. Oh, Jim Shady is already in retired characters. RIP.
Yeah. Well, I mean, for now, at least. I mean, he's not active, obviously. But so you want to check out the ziggurat?
Yeah. Was there an image of this thing?
I have a full-on map, actually.
Oh.
So, well, I'll drop you in the map when it's appropriate. Anyway, so you're in a swampy area. You go swampy, foresty area. You go forth to a sort of slightly more cleared out area, and there's a stepped pyramid, aka a ziggurat, in front of you. It has 3 layers. It is very old and crumbly and covered in vines and such. You notice that the top. So there's no doors or anything on the bottom or middle layer, but on the top layer you notice that there's doors along the sort of top layer, one on each side of the 4 cardinal directions. And one of the doors, the southern door, seems to have bits of orange peel sort of littered in front of it.
Are you supposed to have a thing up
No,
right
not
now or
yet.
no?
No, not yet.
Okay. Orange peel. Does that ring any bells to anybody?
I think it's a
Sorry,
citrus
that's-
fruit.
Yeah.
Yeah, who knows what... Hey guys, we gotta figure out what an orange peel is.
Yeah, you want to do a lore check?
Yeah, let's do a lore check for Benedict Germain. Does he know what an orange peel is?
No, he knows what an orange peel is. The question I'm asking is, do you know somebody who really likes oranges who said anything like that? I don't think so.
I
All
don't
right,
believe
anyway,
I don't
we
believe
know
it
that
has been
there's somebody
mentioned.
here. There's somebody here, and they've been here recently. All right.
Do we go up the ziggurat, or do we check for traps?
Go to detect danger.
You notice that you detect danger with that door, with the orange peel in front of it. That opening that door may cause danger to occur.
I let people know that, so maybe we should find another way in.
I mean,
We should know another way in, right?
Alternatively, you could not tell them that and be like, "Yeah, that's safe to open. Go open it."
So, as I recall, we found a secret entrance into the building, didn't we? When we were last here?
No, this is a different structure than you were.
Oh. Okay.
This is not the old Impurax temple.
Did we check the old Impurax temple?
Yeah, you
Or-
searched it pretty thoroughly.
No. Did we check it now?
No.
Earlier today?
No.
Okay.
Hey, J-Tree, quick question. What's your alignment? I don't think we asked them in the job interview. This is a random side question, but...
Johnny Bottomtree, what is your alignment?
None of your business. Your alignment.
I'm neutral. I have no strong...
Good for you. Good for you.
I have no strong feelings one way or another.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Garrus is in fact true neutral. And Jim Shady was lawful good, so I don't think he stole our shit.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Unless, of course, he deemed us as untrustworthy. But given that we are at an Impurax temple right now,
yeah, I mean, then wouldn't his goal to be somehow to get the orb to where it ought to go? That would be, yeah.
If he did not trust us to do that, then yeah, he could have stolen it with good intentions. But given the circumstances, that's definitely not the case. So let's investigate this thing. Do I happen to recognize this sort of door? Maybe I can figure out how to safely open it. The lore check?
This would be more of a thief search for traps type thing.
Oh,
okay.
Right.
In the meantime, I'll look for more danger around the place while he uses a bunch of attempts.
All right. What level is Stan again?
He's level 5.
He's a level 5 thief.
Yeah.
So all right. So that's his probability. All right. He finds that there is a, and I'm going to actually drop you on the map now. So, let me get your tokens there first. Size those down. And let me... Alright, so you approach this door, see? Yeah, you see. Anyway, this door has... and your token should actually be larger.
But I can see Johnny's health bar, but not the amount in it. Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know why that is. All right. Anyway, you see this door in front of you. You find that you discover, our boy Stan discovers that it is rigged up with a crude spear trap, which he's able to successfully disarm.
Cool. Do we want to take a quick walk around it before going in, or no?
I thought we were at the top of the ziggurats.
Yes, you are.
Okay.
Yeah, and this is the top layer is in front of you.
All right. I guess let's go in.
All right. You open the door. It opens up into a room. Inside, you see that also attached to the spear trap was a bell that would have gone off if you had activated it. And there's a set of spiral stairs leading downward.
How many I assume that there are muddy footprints or something along those lines.
The area is generally sort of covered in detritus.
Okay.
although-
Are there any footprints?
No, actually.
Any blood or anything of that sort to indicate that someone who might have been injured was led here? Or...
No, but Johnny Bottomtree, you can hear the distant sounds of croaking.
Frog people. I basically forgot about those guys. Yeah, okay, so the frog people we were warned were annoying as all hell. It was in the notebook on page... Page 11, constant hassle. And then also people talked about the frog people. We lied in the past and said that we were hunting and killing them.
I'm sorry, the old party was hunting and killing...
No, you lied about hunting and killing
Yeah.
the frog people.
Ah, okay.
That was a fiction concocted by you yourself.
In order to cover when we were actively hiding the fact that the Barrowmaze even existed. All right, so how about we move in?
All right, you go into the room. You see that these other doors are bound shut with ropes tied between the handles on the inside.
Actually, only one of us has a 10-foot pole.
Yeah. I marked him. Oh, this isn't drawing the map either, is it? Okay.
Do I detect any danger?
Let me actually fix that. Not at the moment, no.
Okay. Then
Okay, it should be on Explorer mode now. All right.
so just wondering if frog people could have reasonably taken, given the footprints. But this is our best lead anyway, so let's continue.
All right, so down the stairs.
Looks like.
Are there any traps on the stairs?
As you tippity tap down the stairs with your 10-foot pole, I'm going to map transition you. You detect no traps, but you do run into a bunch of froglings who seem to be milling about this room and who are immediately pretty hostile looking. Do you want to attempt to parlay, or are we just going straight to combat?
Attempt to parlay.
All right, roll 2d6 and roll 2d6 and add your charisma modifier there, Benedict.
Oh, 1 second. I love how 14 is just a +1. 10.
All right, so they won't immediately try to murder you, but they do raise their spears, and their group leader, who is this one in the purple, is like, "Who goes there?"
I'd say we are ambassadors, and we are sorry, no.
What lie am I going to tell them today?
There's no need to lie. We are adventurers, and one of our friends is kidnapped. We were wondering if maybe you saw who took them come this way.
No. How would they respond to that? You can have adventure. We frog. We make more frog.
Did you see anyone come past here? Anyone humanoid? Recently?
You?
Aside from us.
Oh. Why should I tell you?
Hold on, I want to lore check these guys, see if I can tell anything about them. No. Okay. Is this are these more
Never
stairs?
not funny.
The stairs do continue to go down, yes.
Okay.
You can also see that in these niches there's little sarcophagi that have been busted open.
These guys are tomb robbers. It's the lowest type of scum.
Oh, you're gonna get along great with us, I'm sure.
Johnny Bottomtree, core the moral compass of the group.
I'd say, well, our deepest apologies for intruding on what I assume is your territory. We don't want to create any sort of fuss, but we are desperately worried about our friend. So we will be continuing further down.
Do you want to join frog ceremony?
What's the frog ceremony?
It is when we induct a new frog.
Is that going on downstairs?
Yeah.
I mean, we'd love to meet some of you new frog people. I mean,
Yeah, I guess we should probably check out the new frog.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm suddenly very sad I failed my lore check.
All right. So, the frog patrol will escort you.
Oh, that's a different place. Okay.
All right, and they're going to so you guys are over here,
Mm-hmm.
and they're going to escort you through the top right door. And then you're gonna go. I'm gonna put that you into reasonable formation. So there. All right, so you guys go over here. And they bring you through the door up to the north. And there's a small hallway. And then there's another door. And then they'll bring you all into this room, which I will set up. No need to move your tokens. I am moving you spiffingly.
Is that an elf?
Yeah, so, So you get here, right, and there's what looks like a frog high priest with a wand that seems to also have like a figure of a frog carved into it.
Lore. Success. Whoa.
Holy fuck.
Holy shit.
Anyway,
Does the wand turn people into frogs?
Yeah.
The answer is yes.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
And strapped on one of these tablets is your old pal Valeron.
Valeron. Oh, wow. Wait, that's Valeron? Valeron is female now?
No, that's just a generic ranger token I had on hand.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Sorry, my minis don't match my characters all the time. Fucking judgmental asshole. Anyway.
All right. I would like to start trying to charm the high priest because I can make him fascinated immediately. I'll start playing a song and saying, "Wow, what a honor it is to be here for this auspicious event."
The frog up to the northwest of you is going to sort of jab you and be like, "No song during frog ceremony."
Okay. What's the plan, guys?
As you can see that Valeron is tied and gagged and is looking very upset, being like, "What the fuck are you guys doing here?" Here, as the frog leadership is seemingly being prepared to turn him into a frog.
Given that there's 2 sacrificial altars, do we think that maybe this guy is actually Jim Shady?
That or one of the frogs. We have no way of knowing for sure.
He isn't wearing
any. Wearing Jim Shady? Okay.
No, he's not wearing Jim Shady's clothes or anything.
Malachi is gonna whisper to our halfling friend there and say, like, prepare to fire on the one with the wand.
Fire what?
You have a bow.
Yeah. And
you want me to get my bow out? So he'll reach back and pull his bow off of his
back.
Pull an arrow out.
Oh my god.
So combat starts.
Excellent.
Oh my god.
Oh
What's your intelligence, Johnny?
Good enough.
What is
good enough?
I was gonna run up there and stab the guy. I was gonna run up and stab him.
Anyway, you guys actually win initiative somehow. So so Johnny
Cool.
Bottom Tree, you can just run up and stab him if you want.
Yeah.
Well, I got my bow out now.
You know what? I'm gonna run up and I'm gonna fucking stab him.
I mean, I was gonna shoot him, but that works too.
You know, I'm gonna hit him with my hammer. 18.
Yeah, that hits. For 8 damage.
For 8 damage. The one with the the one with the wand.
Yeah, so you're gonna have to
It's
go
a
up
wand.
there.
Yeah.
What does the wand look like again?
It's the one with a frog on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's it look like?
It's a wand with a. You know what a wand looks like?
I know what
You know what a
one
frog-
looks like.
Do you know what
What's
a frog
it
looks
made
like?
out of? What's it made out
It's
of?
made out
Wood.
of It's made out of wood.
Okay. Is any enemy wearing metal?
You're getting heat metal.
Heat
The
metal
frogs
on
have metallurgy, really?
Let me double check. I think they're all wearing leather. Yeah, they're wearing leather and hides and shells and shit. So
Yeah, no.
And they're using spears, so unfortunately, heat metal will not be terribly useful in this case.
All right. And
Make with the
unfortunately-
stabby, bard face.
Yep, looks like. All right. He's
Show me your
going-
bard face.
Yeah,
Nobody
he's gonna take out of worry for the situation. He's gonna take some opportunity attacks, and and get up here to attack the big guy Does he get hit by any of those opportunity attacks?
No, that's not how that
Oh.
works in this edition of the game.
Okay.
You missed though.
Yeah.
So, Stan.
Actually, you know what? Instead, can I use my gun, my dragon pistol?
It's already done.
You already
Okay.
missed.
You already
Yeah,
missed.
Stan is gonna light a firebomb, drop it where he's standing, and then run over here to join the party.
Alrighty, so
gonna-
there's gonna be a pool of fire right there. Okay.
I'm gonna take
Yeah.
out my pistol and gonna shoot the frog captain, the frog with the purple ring around him.
Alright. He's going to make a save versus breath weapons to avoid. He fails, so he will take 8 points of damage.
The purple one was the one I shot at too. I don't know if I hit him or not.
Oh, I thought. Oh. With the short bow, 13. Yeah, that hits. So, he's dead. You shoot him dead. You bust out your 9 and you put a few rounds of lead in him. And is that everyone's actions?
Yeah.
I believe so. Yeah, it's so nice having such a smaller party. Anyway, now it is the Froglings' turn to attack. Fortunately, they don't get many bonuses. Okay. Alright, so 2 attacks on Johnny Bottomtree, both of which miss. 2 attacks on Malachi, both of which miss. 1 attack on Garrus, which misses. And then...
Heretic, what is Johnny's AC? Damn.
19.
Damn.
Yeah, he's got...
Also, he's got extra against large foes. I don't know if these
Oh,
count.
yeah.
These are not large foes.
No, they're not.
They're bottom tree sized.
They're diminutive.
And the High Priest is going to use his Frog Wand on who? Everyone roll a percentile check.
Oh no. Was that good or bad?
RDP, I think it's your day.
Oh, thank God it was high.
To roll to roll save versus wands.
It's on your character sheet.
It's on your character.
Oh,
Yeah, you got
it's
it.
alright. Versus wands.
Yes.
Yeah, on the left, magic wands.
Oh, here we go. Does a wisdom modifier apply? I'm
Yes.
saying no. It applies. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
What?
Well,
How's that possible?
No,
Yeah, that's
because he has a -2 wisdom modifier.
Wait, really?
He rolled a 1.
Let me. He does have a -2 minute wisdom modifier.
yeah.
What to?
Yeah.
My con is 6. What is yours?
My con is 9.
But
No,
his
what's your wisdom?
5.
5/-2.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Dear
I thought
God.
I rolled poorly.
He's frogged.
Yeah.
All right, so I got my lore check on this wand. Would I know how to reverse?
You made him small.
Yes.
He made him so
Would I know how to reverse this?
He's fucking small, like 2 inches tall.
No, I got it. He's a frog.
Okay.
Yes, you need to do a remove curse on him.
Oh
That's
my
okay.
god!
Yeah, Malachi can do that.
I was thinking that we're going to go in and I was thinking that we were going to remove this on all the frog people here, and then we would help things. But Apparently, everybody's fucking whammied. Okay.
All right, friendlies get to go again.
All right. Stan is gonna. Can he? Okay, he at least wants to run over and pick up Garrus and put him in his pocket. Can he
Hey,
also
no,
then?
Don't put
What?
me in your fucking pocket. Let me out here and let me.
You're a
fucking
frog.
shoot
You
at
are a
him.
frog. You are a frog. Frogs
What
don't
happens
talk.
What if Stan gets turned into a frog? Then does Garrus disappear? Because
What?
the Garrus's equipment's all gone, right?
No, it's just
He's a tiny frog. I imagine
but-
in a pile of his own clothing.
that is what's going on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
Fuck.
no. it'd be
I was
fine.
gonna say, because if his clothing disappeared, and then you put him in your clothing and get turned into a frog, he might disappear. You know what I mean?
Can Stan do this first of all? Run over and pick him up.
Sure. The frog is sufficiently befuddled at his current state of affairs to not be terribly.
Yeah, because he's a frog.
to not be
All right.
terribly
Can he
difficult.
also then attack?
That's a very small movement, so I'll say sure.
All right, and he's gonna hit the dude right next to him, right here,
All right.
with his axe.
All right. Go ahead and make an attack
Axe.
roll.
22.
That hits. And yeah, that kills him.
Excellent.
Also, gun at this guy.
Yeah, let me check his. Yeah, no, he doesn't make it. He's killed. You shoot him.
Nice.
All right, and then
I pick up the wand.
All right, you do.
Malachi is gonna hammer this dude just below. Who's our elfin friend? What's his name again?
Valeron.
Valeron. 21.
21, that hits and kills him.
Hell yeah.
So, does Garrus want to make any frog actions?
You are currently in someone's pocket.
Rivet. Just aggressive riveting.
That's a good call. I like it. Aggressive riveting.
So are these people potentially frogs or humans themselves that have been transformed or no? When I know this.
So, what you know is that there's a transformation that there's a good likelihood that at least some of these people were at once, at least some of these froglings were at once people that have undergone a dark ritual process to turn them into horrible frogling monsters, of which being turned into just a regular frog is the first part. At this point, you don't believe that they are curable, though, even by a remove curse.
Oh.
Okay.
Bastards.
Then by the mighty bellow of Thaindor we shall
Wait for
save
the next
them from
round.
their predicament.
Anyway, so
Talk is a free action. I can make as many pronouncements of Thaindor's might as I want.
all right, so the froglings are going to have to make a morale check since you killed their leader. All right, they have a morale of 7. All right, low is good with morale, I believe. So yeah, they retain hope that they can possibly recover the frog wand, and will continue the attack. So 2 attacks against. So first movement. Let's see. These guys are going to retreat.
But there's no shot that they'd that the transformation could have happened to Jim, right?
This isn't they wouldn't have had enough time to fully turn him into a frogling now.
Right. Okay.
All right, so those guys retreat around across adjacent hallways, and let's activate these other guys. and the ones in the room with you already will continue the attack. So 2 against Johnny, which miss, and then 1 against Malachi, which misses. And then we move on to the next round. Where friendlies get to act first.
Benedict is going to go over and release Valeron.
And this is going to be gone. All right, so Valeron is freed.
It's hammer time against the dude right next to Malachi. 19.
Alrighty, he's dead, and so is one of these froglings.
Is Benedict still able to make an attack or no?
Sure.
Alright, he's going to go up and...
Nice.
Alright.
That would do it.
So for the moment, combat is over as the rest of the froglings rally to try to possibly do a counterattack. Do you want to take a moment here to do anything, or just try
I will cast Remove Curse on Garrus. We'll get him out of the pocket, and then I'll cast Remove Curse on Garrus.
I should still have Detect Danger. Is there any danger here?
No.
Okay.
Alrighty. Garrus is unfrogged.
Defrogged. Hell yeah.
Okay, so let's maybe talk to Valeron real quick. I say, Valeron, what's happening here? We're chasing down.
He doesn't know. He saw he was patrolling the town last night as part of his job as, part of the militia, as he usually does. And he saw some dark figures running off from the back of the tavern off into the woods. He went over. He saw that the window had been broken out, and there'd been some sort of struggle. And he went off into the forest to try to deal with the situation, try to figure out what the hell was going on. And then he, in the dark, he basically he basically got ambushed by these frog assholes and captured.
Well, the person that you're after was our companion who's been kidnapped. So
oh dear,
we need to deal with these guys.
Has Charles Fostep been kidnapped?
Charles?
Sorry, Gnarls Fostep. Not Charles. That was a mess up
Charles
on my
is
part.
the other one.
Yeah, Charles is the other one. Sorry, my joke of naming characters very similarly has backfired on me.
Really?
So has Gnarls been
Nothing
kidnapped?
suspicious here. No, it was Jim Shady, the real one. Actually, which one's the real one?
Yeah, he's the real one.
Oh, yeah. And then I say Gnarls has decided to move on for his own purposes. We need to extricate ourselves, and we would like you to help us to find Jim Shady. If you would be so obliged.
I mean, you did try to accuse him of being part of an evil cult.
In our defense, one of us was insane.
Literally so.
Pretty sure he's still
Maybe
insane.
2. Yeah, maybe 2 party members were insane.
Listen, my paranoid was completely justified. No, it wasn't. But still.
Am I back to normal size?
Yes, you're
Okay, thank God.
you're now.
Yeah, removing the curse.
Alright.
You've been unfrogged.
Alright, Valorn, we need to get out of here. So, do you have any equipment that you need to get back, or do you have it all?
His equipment is conveniently stashed right behind the altar.
Perfect. Alright.
Does he know what happened to Jim Shady and Ranger Wreck?
He has no clue. So you just...
Did we already ask him how he ended up here?
Yeah, he already...
You got captured by frogs.
Yeah, he got
Okay.
captured by frogs. That is the case. So, What's the plan? You just gonna try to dash up through the stairwell you came in through?
Do we find any reason to actually fight these guys? We've got the wand.
I don't know. They might have treasure or something.
I mean, did we explore the entire
Or-
ziggurat?
Oh no, not at all.
Valeron, do you think that maybe Jim Shady is here? Or
He has no idea since he was unconscious for the last part of that trek.
gotcha. I think that we should book it, go back to where it is that he was assaulted, and then rely on his skills to get us the rest of the way. Does anybody disagree with that?
I mean, while we're here, I feel like we should clear the rest of the ziggurat. I mean,
I mean, our friend was kidnapped, right?
I
We can
mean,
come back here.
yeah, it doesn't seem all that likely that he was kidnapped by the frogs.
I'll leave.
And if he was, then the tracks will lead us back here, so.
I'm gonna have
I
frog legs.
Alright, well, anyway. Yeah, let's book it. Up to 6.
All right. Well, that's gonna start combat again. As I rearrange my guys.
I just have the legs like in my wicker basket on my back, sticking out. But meat on these.
You are the true French, aren't you? Kilroy, are you going to accept a Frenchman in the party? As a member of your player characters?
He hasn't spoken in a French accent, so it doesn't count yet.
He's got cheese and frog legs.
Yeah, but he doesn't
It
got
tells you
wine
everything
or
you
the
need to know.
attitude.
Actually, in his backpack thing, he's got wine.
Whatever. Anyway, so let's. So
you gotta start talking a French accent now.
So the froglings are all just gonna do readied actions until you guys advance. So let's so who's gonna lead the charge back to?
Benedict's got 19 AC. And Johnny's got 19 AC. Does anybody else have...
I have 19.
And Malachi has like 22 or something.
We had 22. Yeah.
Alright,
mhm.
so we're all pretty beefy.
It's great having volunteers.
Malachi's the healer.
Hello?
All right, so
What does that have
Garrus,
to do with me?
so
You're
Garrus-
Put the
and-
healer up
Garrus,
front.
Garrus and Johnny Bottomtree will lead the charge.
Okay. I will
If
lead
Garrus has
with
no
my-
fear, he should go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll lead with my shield and my handgun. Oh, that's a lot.
I didn't
Yeah.
even see it.
All right, you get to about there, with Valeron in tow. As the froglings will open up their salvo of readied attacks. So 2 against Garrus, 2 against Johnny. They all miss, and now Johnny and Garrus get to go. I assume you're attacking to the left or to the right?
I'm going left.
Johnny's
Johnny,
going
You want to
right.
go this guy.
All right, so there and there. You both kill a frogling.
Alright. Now, if you step forward into that space, more of us can come down.
Moving forward.
All right.
I'm just thinking of Order 66, where Anakin just kills all the younglings, though in this case we're just killing froglings.
I mean, they're not children.
That is
They're
true.
monsters.
Failed to hit.
All right. Your failure to hit anything is noted. And I think that's going to bring us to the next round. Where the froglings get to go, so that's going to be... So they're going to move up. So that's going to be 2 attacks against Garrus. Both of which miss. One against Johnny, which misses. And, yeah, these guys are just going to continue to be a pain in the ass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. As you see, froglings are moving in behind you.
Great. Anyway, is it our turn yet?
Yes.
Is this the stairs up, or is
No,
it
that's
that way?
that's a stairs that goes into a trough in the room. Sort of a trench in the room. The
Got it.
way to the left is to the stairs. Anyway, Johnny
Yeah,
strikes,
Malachi-
hits, but does not kill the frogling.
Malachi attacks this dude.
All right.
21 with 8 damage.
Kills him.
Bing!
I keep swinging with my longsword.
That kills another one.
Benedict will go up here, and he's going to swing. And fail.
All right.
Let's see. Stan
What
will
does
come
the
down
purple
here.
denote?
They're just tougher.
I
And-
thought they were like frog leaders or frog captains. Or...
Yeah, they kind of are. They're frog sergeants. You know, they're slightly
Okay.
tougher.
Grunts. Stan is going to attack this dude. 7. That's
misses.
not going to do it, is it?
Yeah. Swing and a miss.
All right, Valeron, you plug up the back way there, and we'll just chew through them as they start coming down.
You sure you want Valeron back there? All right.
Well, he's already there. Is there a better option?
Right, so he's gonna ready his action, and then we go on to the next round, I believe. Yeah.
Hmm.
The froglings get to go. So this guy's gonna come up with these other frogs.
That's a lot of frogs.
That's a lot of frogs. Nobody gets our references. Anyway,
No.
Oh god, you people.
these frogs will...
That'll be $4, baby. You want fries with that?
A deeply dumb movie that is also hilarious.
Oh, the best fucking dumb movie.
Sorry, what was it that you said?
The best dumb movie. Well,
No, what was the movie, or rather, what was the quote?
that'll be $5,
Here,
baby. You
here,
want
I
fries
will-
with that?
Yeah. I will
Anyway,
put it in
so-
the fucking chat. You uncultured swine.
Anyway,
Kung Pao.
enter the feast.
Okay.
Anyway. So the frogling's going to attack. First 2 attacks against Valeron. One of which hits. For
Who are they? Who's he attacking?
4 points of damage. Valeron.
Oh, Johnny. Oh, Valeron.
Yeah. He's not looking so hot.
Oh, no?
Yeah. Then 1 attack against Johnny, which misses. And then 1 attack at +2 against... No, and then... Nope. They all miss. Now it's Friendly's turn. Oh, I forgot Valeron's counterattack. Whoopsie, one moment. He hits for Yeah, he kills one of the froglings.
Yeah, Benedict, why don't you move up to
I'm
in front of
gonna.
Baileron?
Yeah, and
And
I'm
I'll
going
move into
to
where you-
tangling. I'll use
Malachi will move into where
entangling
you are.
roots
Yeah.
on this area.
All right, that. What's the radius on that again? It's like 20 feet.
Yeah.
80. The range is 80.
Technically, I
80.
should be able to get everybody, but I don't know if we want to do that.
Yeah, you got plenty of room. You got all of them. So they're all gonna roll a saving throw. So save versus spell, so they need a 16 or better each. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. So 1, 2, 2 make it. The 2 in front make it, and the rest of these guys get entangled.
All right.
Okay. Stan is gonna swing at that frog dude right next to him.
All right.
God damn.
Just
Nope.
can't fucking hit him.
Can't hit him worth shit. Okay, Malachi is gonna swing at this dude right there.
All right.
I'm also gonna swing my sword at the purple sergeant dude in front of me.
Malachi.
Your sword, the mighty and fabled Frost brand.
Malachi kills that one.
Hell yeah.
And yeah, the rest of you miss horribly, actually.
Well, shit.
And Valeron will move to the center of the group. All right. Next round. Froglings get to go first. The Frogling Menace continues to fight for their wand.
If I broke this thing, what would happen?
Well, it's probably pretty valuable, so that would be a lot of money down the drain. But
Who in the world would we want to sell such a
Yeah.
thing to?
Malachi votes break it.
I mean, on the other hand, you could also use it to turn people into frogs.
Yeah, and then they turn to frog people. It's a
No, you need to do more of a ritual to turn them into frog
Yeah,
people, I
that's
think.
the case, right? The wand by itself just turns them into frogs.
okay, fair enough. That might be useful against like Charles Fostep. You know, can't cast spells while you're fucking frog, you bitch.
It's basically a very
mean,
it's a very specialized form of baleful polymorph.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be for someone with a good alignment when you don't want to kill someone, but you just want to permanently alter their life. I mean,
I don't want to kill you. I
Right,
just want to
yeah.
traumatize you forever.
Yeah, and we'll heal you later with a high level spell.
what the fuck is this software?
Now you are a chicken.
Oh, the things the stream can't see. Anyway,
Yeah.
all the froglings miss.
It turns in Discord chat and there's just a fat shirtless corn. Oh lord.
Alrighty, it's Friendly's turn now.
I'm just going to be slaying froglings. And I assume I miss.
Nope. Well,
Uh,
Johnny hits and kills this frogling over here.
And Benedict probably whiffs it again.
Yep.
attack that one. 13?
Yeah, that hits.
Hell yeah.
Kills him.
Fucking playing Whack-a-Frog. Bonk.
Alright, and that's all Friendly's turn, I'm guessing. So, yeah, next round. Friendlies get to go again.
There we go. An actual hit.
Oh,
Yeah, you
come
kill
on.
one.
Bonk!
You kill another one.
Oh.
You know what this calls for, Clyde? A bonk on the head.
Oh, yes.
Alrighty, that all friendly actions? Alright, so the froglings will continue to clog the exit ways as
Is Valoron like shooting arrows at all or anything?
it's kind of tight to shoot arrows past you
Okay.
guys. Like yeah, so miss, miss, miss. All misses, no hits. It's Friendly's turn. Or rather, oh yeah, we'll just go back and forth at this point. Garrus finally hits
Finally.
and fails to kill him.
What?
You want to hit the purple
Yeah,
guy or
more
the red
wacky
guy?
frogs.
Yeah, I'll hit the purple guy.
Alrighty, he's dead.
Bonk!
Awesome. Thank you. Remind me again, how many frogs were in this ziggurat?
Apparently a fuckload.
So, question: what does Valoron think of the
One
Thunder
imperial
Threatment?
fuckload of frogs.
What does Valoron think of the Thunder Threatment?
The Thunder
hammer.
Threatment does extra bonus damage against elves.
Yeah,
Yeah, it does.
How would Benedict feel about the anti-human hammer?
exactly.
it gets a +2 against spiders and elves because of Thramit. Oh, that elf
Does that mean it gets a +4 against like Driders or something?
Are Driders also elves?
They are. Dark
yes.
elves have been
Yeah,
spider.
sure. We'll say it
Yeah,
stacks.
fine.
We'll say it stacks.
Stacks.
Looking forward to
On
all the
the off
Driders that are
chance.
going to show up in this campaign.
Yeah, I know.
Oh yeah.
The power of my elf and spider hating, clearly best buddy and didn't actually hate me, Thramit,
All right.
lives along in his hammer.
So the Froglings counterattack. And miss, and then miss, and then miss. And now it is your turn to continue to wade through the frogs.
12. 12, do it.
22.
12 does not do it, but 22 does. And it kills that one.
I warmed him up for you.
Benedict kills this last frogling in your rear. That's actually.
Oh, there's
pursuing
more,
you.
but
Oh. Just throw a firebomb on there.
will that remove the
Well,
entanglement?
they'll take fire
Or-
damage. Ongoing, right?
Yeah, I mean,
sure.
if they can survive the fire, if they can survive burning alive, they'll be free. Yes.
Yeah, Stan has a firebomb. He can do it.
All right, go for it. Benedict
Alright.
is only carrying holy water, no fire bombs, so somebody else would have to do it.
Alrighty, roll for damage, I suppose. It's kind of hard to miss.
Go for a firebomb?
Yeah.
Alright.
6 damage. Alright, so they start catching fire and dying horribly as their froggy squeals. And, starts, leaving off plumes of smoke that choke the hallways as you fight your way out through this horde of froglings.
Good.
Well, it's preparation for Johnny's cooking. That's not horrifying, eating the legs of these guys.
I've seen Dungeon Meshi, it's fine.
Some of whom might have been humans at one point.
I think all of them would have been human at one point.
You know, the
Ow.
the one thing that Dungeon Meshi doesn't cover is having a good old-fashioned cannibalism episode.
You know, if the French eat frogs, are they engaging in cannibalism?
These are deep questions for our times. Anyway,
Now, if they ate frog people, maybe.
Yeah, if they were actually humanoid, sentient species.
oh, one frogling
I mean,
falls.
are we cannibals if we eat monkey?
Garrus takes 6 points of damage.
Oh, what? These fucking frog people.
And the other one misses, so I'm going to assume it's Malachi and Garrus going to continue to hack away at these guys.
Yeah, sure.
Hi.
Malachi, 17.
Yeah, that kills one.
Bonk.
17.
Whoa,
Yeah, that kills that one quite handily.
look at that damage.
And these guys behind you will finally burn alive and die.
Yes.
And then these frogs will attack you. And miss. Now you get to counterattack. Another one gets bonked. Another one bonks the dust.
I was
Another
gonna
one's
say.
bonked. Another one's bonked.
And another frog gone, and another frog gone.
Alright. Ooh, one hits
Ooh.
Malachi there. For
Do you happen to be
for 10 points of
carrying
damage.
around a full helm?
No, he
No.
isn't. So he
Doesn't have a.
so he takes 10 damage.
Ooh, that sucks.
And now it's you guys' turn.
Can Benedict?
Bonk.
Yeah, he will.
Oh, come on.
Bonk that guy.
He is
Bonk
bonked.
him in the face. I could carry a helm, except it would lower my movement to 20 feet.
His skull has been
Yeah.
bonked in.
Yes. My beard, my beautiful dwarven beard, you singed it slightly.
Alright. Frogling's counterattack. And miss. Come on. Give me your attack rolls.
Oh.
Oh, sorry.
14.
24.
Bonked. And bonked.
Boink.
There's one frogling left to oppose you.
And doesn't Johnny get like a really low combat width? So would he be able to like hit from here?
Combat width has been removed from most recent has been removed from my house rules since the hiatus.
I see. Okay.
All right, because we weren't just using it very much. Anyway, he misses, and let's get those bonk rolls. Yeah, he's bonked.
With a pistol.
He's just shot. All right. Technically,
I could bonk his
I can't
corpse.
be.
Whoa.
I can't.
Matrix.
I can't be half-assed to close in and actually whack him with a
Yeah.
sword.
Well,
I just don't
anyway.
have the time for it.
Anyway, he's dead in any case, and the way to the stairwell is open.
So
Let's get the
I
fuck out of this
will
stupid frog place.
say, okay, yeah. It's not like anybody's gonna come in here and steal anything, right? Right?
All right, so
I'm tired of frogs.
I shall teleportize you towards the top, and then we are out of here. And we'll just transition you back to the calendar as our generic. We are vaguely places. Place.
Missing persons investigation of Jim Shady continues.
Anyway, Valeron is on quite low hit points.
I'll heal him. 1d6 plus 1. Yeah. Ooh,
Nice.
7 for Valeron.
How's he looking now?
Still looking a bit rough, but, better. Anyway, so what's the plan now?
I'm going to ask him if he would please bring us to the place he was before he was knocked out. And I will point on our advanced map, because we got an actual proper one now, where we are.
Anyway, so, yeah, he brings you to approximately where he was frog-napped, which was along part of the path you actually traveled.
The construction of that word in this context implies the word kidnapped implies being taken somewhere by children.
Exactly. Have you ever been captured by a bunch of lousy children?
No.
Young goats.
All right, so do we see tracks to follow?
All right, well, let's
I'll ask Valeron if he can.
Let's look at Valeron's amazing...
I'm gonna burn another Cure Light Wounds on myself.
All right, so he's...
Sounds good. That's something. I'm gonna use my orb, or Pearl of Power, I think, so I get it back.
Well, that's kind of bullshit. But anyway...
What?
In the actual rules of the module, Valeron is classed as a fighter.
Oh. What level is he?
Huh.
He is level 4.
That ranger.
Can we just say he's a level 4 ranger instead? Because that just sounds so weird. This guy, like, I mean, fighters are everymen, so I guess it makes sense too.
How about I'll just count him as a ranger as 1 level lower.
Okay.
So as a 3rd level ranger, he would have a 40% tracking chance of success, depending on the conditions.
All right.
So let's see. Well, there's some modifiers here you wouldn't really know, so we'll just roll a die and we'll see how that. We'll roll a percentile and see how that pans out. Okay, he rolled pretty good.
Nice.
So you can. So he's able to determine that it is. The tracks are of one person who seems in armor, and then who seems to be running away from another group of people, some of which are in armor and some of which aren't. Until you get to the harder ground of the forest area, in which case the 2 groups of footprints break apart from each other. The chasing group appears to scatter in a number of directions, which I suppose you could try to pursue if you want. And the running away group seems to...
Group or individual?
Individual.
Okay.
Seems to arc north for a bit before breaking off east towards Ironguard Mott.
I suspect the running away one is our fellow.
Mm-hmm.
But we could potentially try and track down who was attacking. No, I think it makes more sense to go after our companion.
Yeah, let's go after the set of footprints that went east.
So you're traveling to Ironguard Mott?
Sounds like.
Remind me again, what is this place? Is this another like settlement or?
Yeah, this is the largest settlement in the region, which is not terribly big. So let's see. We have. Oh, there's got to be a picture in here somewhere.
Did Jim Shady have any connection with Ironguard Mott?
I mean, not particularly. Okay, so where the hell is... Oh, come on. What did I call it? Whatever. You go... Oh, to the town. So Ironguard Mott is a larger town which has a population of 1,600 or so people.
Whoa.
And is the nominal capital where the Duke lives.
I thought it sounded familiar.
In fact, you traveled from here in the sort of before the campaign technically started bit.
Where's our proper map? Is that in here somewhere?
It's probably in the chat somewhere, actually.
Are there any like border guards or any like gate guards that we could talk to see if anyone matching Jim Shady's description arrived recently?
So, is there seriously not an illustration of this fucking place? There has to be. I distinctly remember one existing.
Yes, I remember he shared it and we looked at it.
Anyway, so Ironguard Mott, it is principally built around a large fortified tower. It is involved in a variety of industries. It's a small trade hub. It is walled, so there are guards. Also, did you want to take Valeron all the way out here, or are you just gonna let him go back?
If he's up for it,
he's not really up for it. No.
Then let him go back and heal up.
Yeah. Thank him profusely.
He can point us in the right direction, and the rest we can do.
Yeah. And you go. Oh, all the way. So, going to Ironguard Mott takes 6 hours walking. So it's going to be... So between wandering off north of town and walking all the way to Ironguard Mott, it's already going to be evening when you arrive. Asking the guards immediately if they've heard anyone of Jim Shady's description. Reply, no, they have not seen anyone of that description.
What about an individual with a beard, long black hair, Kahaki ranger hat?
No.
How about a wizard-looking person with a hat and a staff?
Oh, you mean Gnarls Fostep?
Yes.
Oh, no, he hasn't been around here lately.
Gotcha.
Is there a place we could stay in for the night?
Oh,
I mean, it's pretty late out.
Oh, certainly. There's a town inn. I'm not sure it's named, actually. There's also a temple to Crom here, if you're into that kind of thing.
Well, he does know what is best in life.
Wouldn't he be like pissed if you ever worshipped him?
That's sort of the contradictions of Chrome, isn't it?
Like smites you.
Control. There's also one. So you have some choices in terms of tavern. You can go to the Bloated Halfling, the Leaky Barrel, or the Black Dragon.
How's the Bloated Halfling? And I pointedly do not look at Johnny when I ask that.
You know, they really specialize in serving various cheese dishes.
I'm going. I got these huge frog legs too. I'm going there.
All right, I guess we're going to a French hotel.
Okay. I guess there's no harm in also the next day asking all 3 taverns if they've seen anyone matching Jim Shady or Ranger Rick's description.
Mm-hmm. But he's going to be in hiding, right? Actually, I would like to ask them, how long have you been on watch?
They've been here all day.
Oh, 24-hour watch. That fucking sucks.
Well, all day in the figurative sense, which means like 8-10 hours.
Oh, okay.
I found it. Here.
I'll pin it for you.
I'm just going to put in locations.
Okay. Alright, so you're gonna spend a night at the Bloated Halfling?
Yeah.
Looks like.
What kind of cheese
and
do you
we're going
order?
to ask.
No, actually, I'm gonna use my 18 charisma to like insinuate myself back into the kitchen and like talk to the chef and see about preparing these frog legs.
You know, they're open to, you know, some exotic monster material. How do you want to prepare these frog legs?
I'll go with the chef's recommendation, but I mean, you know.
Yeah, alright, so the bar experiences a nice night of frog leg egg roast. You want them to serve Munster cheese as well, just for the fucking pun.
It's also just a cheese I like.
Semi-soft cheese.
Yeah, there's hard
And you
cheeses and soft cheeses and semi-soft cheeses.
And you just eat this as is without any bread or...
But no, it's just cheese.
It serves the purpose as much cheese. You can add it to a sandwich or put it on top of, you know,
Here.
casserole. You can do anything.
Here. For those who enjoy reading words. Because it melts well, it is also often used as dishes such as grilled cheese sandwiches, tuna melts, quesadillas, cheeseburgers, macaroni and cheese, and pizza.
Cheese.
Cheese.
Yeah. Is cheese.
Is cheese. We'll bite.
You can chop it up and throw it on a salad even. It's crazy.
Yeah. Fucking cheese is great. I love cheese. Who doesn't love cheese?
Anyway. So, is the party going to indulge in the frog legs?
I will see how other people are looking.
I mean, I'll experiment with it and try it out and see how it tastes.
All right. So
Actually, you know what? No, I will not, because that feels a little too much like indirect cannibalism.
Oh, indirect cannibalism.
I won't say anything. I won't say anything.
Why don't you use the wand to just turn them into frogs?
So if I murder somebody and then bury them and then grow beans out of their corpse mound, and then I eat the beans,
happening?
is that cannibalism there, Benedict?
Yeah, how many steps are we talking here, man? Come on.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that the step is like transform people into things that are able to think. I mean, I guess once you get ritually turned into the frogman, you lose all your previous human character, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
You do a lore check. You do a lore check. You never know.
Malachi is going to have a
Alright.
delicious grilled cheese sandwich a la halfling. And
Fair.
also is going to sample the halfling beer.
All right. Halfling beer ain't as good as dwarven beer, but pretty good.
Yeah, what is, though? What is? Come on.
Yeah, hashtag true right there.
All right, I'm going to talk to the bartender and ask if he's seen anybody by either Richard's or Jim Shady's description.
They have not. But, so, you gonna spend the night here?
Should we?
Sure,
Or should we continue to search?
I mean, it's the middle of the night. I mean, I think we could call it. As much as trying to find our missing friend takes precedence, I think we can call it a night, get some rest, and then start fresh and early the next day.
Yeah, we have been. We fought the frogs, and then we walked for 6 hours. So.
Fair enough. Well, here's hoping it doesn't like rain or something, and we can maybe hire a ranger in order to track based on the footprints.
Mm-hmm.
How many hit points is it per day again? Just from resting?
It's your level.
Okay, that's what I thought. I knew it was some easy to remember number.
So, we're coming towards the end of the session. So,
Well, I get my spells back too.
So, here's a question. Do any of you have any way of, passive, do you have any sort of passive protection that would negate a silent spell?
Passive protection that would negate a silent spell.
I have a ringer protection.
Yeah, that doesn't negate a silent spell, though.
I could cast protection from evil before we go to sleep, if I think it's.
We should already have protection from evil from the orb,
Yeah, that
unless
is
we
true.
lost that.
That is true.
Yeah, there is that.
What orb? What orb?
The orb of oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's wait
I
until
have
we
my
get that
spells,
alignment.
so I would notice right away.
Let's wait for that alignment.
You know what?
check
I
before
do.
tell
We do
her.
have something. We do have something that will cancel silent spells. It's called whatever our party members carries a lot of bells.
I don't think that'll work.
Yeah, that isn't quite
Let me know.
how that works.
Set a trap. We've got a thief. He can set traps too, I'm sure.
Yeah.
No, that wouldn't work.
Do the people that work here, are they all halflings?
Most of them, yeah. But,
Yeah, I'm just gonna party with the kitchen crew because you know how kitchen crews roll. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna party with them and pass out wherever
yeah.
they pass out.
All right, so, so most of the, Johnny Bottom Tree, of course, just passes out in the kitchen, and, the rest of you go to sleep in your beds. A nice peaceful night, and except for a very brief moment of sharp pain on your head, and then you're back to sleep.
All of us?
Yeah. And then you wake up, and when do you know it? You've been caught by the hand.
Oh,
Those dicks.
You've been
those dicks.
Index informs you that you're going to be put on trials for your crimes against the crown.
All right.
Crimes against
What
the crown.
crimes
What
ag-
crimes against
what
the
did we
fucking
do?
crown?
That'll be
We ain't
covered.
do shit.
That'll be covered next session.
My spells are back.
Why do I have the feeling this is gonna be like the Death of Stalin trial scene where they're just
What has Estelle been up to? What has Estelle been up to? We also, Gnarls did kill that one guy while he was in pain. Actually, it wasn't kill. It was murder. Gnarls did completely fucking murder that one guy.
You mean where he put him to sleep and then he fell off the rope? Allegedly?
Yeah.
So,
allegedly.
So next session, the trial of Team Spam.
I don't know what name we're going to go for. The anti-crown trial? Wait, are we doing a rebellion against the monarchy?
Swear allegiance.
I mean,
Malachi doesn't swear allegiance to this monarchy.
I don't even give a
actually,
shit about
can you
monarchy.
even be put on trial?
Yeah, no, I'm from a completely different place.
Well, we'll see how well that goes over in court.
In fact, the kingdom of dwarves.
We'll see how well
in
that
sort of exile.
We'll see how well that goes over in court.
Yeah, it's going to go over real well.
So we were told that some of the pursuers were wearing armor and some of them were not. What's the armor status of the hand?
Some of them have armor and some of them don't, because at least one of them is a magic user.
Yep, these guys are probably the ones that fucking assaulted.
Well, we don't know that. We're jumping to conclusions just because of faulty logic. We don't know that for certain.
No, that's how you jump to conclusions. Don't we have rights though? Shouldn't we? They have
rights.
Miranda rights. Then why are we on trial? Why does it matter?
Because this is an absolutist monarchy, and they still nonetheless have the motions of judicial procedure, even though you technically don't have any real legal rights.
Hey, listen. At least it won't be a witchcraft trial, right?
I mean, if we don't have any legal rights, why not just fucking behead us and get it over with?
And we don't have any legal obligations, and I think we should fight our way out.
Do you want the trial episode, or do you want to just get executed?
I want to beat up the king. That's what I want to do.
Can we just kill all of them and not do both?
Benedict will use his riz in order to organize an
You are the lead. We've been over this. Benedict has no riz. He is without maidens, okay? He is the least rizzed person ever.
No, he will lead the revolution. He'll make the vanguard party.
We are the vanguard party.
Yes.
We're a party and we're up front, I guess.
Anyway, so any parting words for the streaming audience?
Malachi is a sovereign citizen. He rejects the authority of the local king.
Oh, sure, the soft sit argument. Let's see how well that works.
What is it they say? What is it that they say when they're pulled over?
They're traveling. They're just traveling.
Yes, they're just traveling.
Yeah, she's just.
It's secret word.
Whatever. I can. If I really get pissed off, I'll just inflict light wounds. It'll be fine. No possible consequences from that.
I mean, if we're really facing the death penalty anyway, we're facing the death penalty anyway. Might as well just stack on the charges. I mean, who gives a fuck?
I do have my notebooks.
Malachi will pray to Thandor for guidance.
I do have my notebooks, and in character, there's no way that Benedict would be admitting to this murder. For all we know, he. We don't actually
know we're being. We don't actually know we're being. But yeah.
Yeah.
Because crimes against the crown. We don't know what that means.
Yeah, they could be blaming something Estelle has done, our
right.
previous necromancer.
That's
friend.
Right.
Or
they could just bullshit. It could just be a bullshit catch-all charge, like how they do in real life, where it's like, oh, you're fucking yelling in public and shit. Let's just charge you with disorderly.
Yeah.
I don't know. It could just be a bullshit catch-all charge.
Anyway, so that wasn't really parting word for the streaming audience, but
that's what they get.
Thanks for the session. It was very different than normal.
Yeah.
With justice.
It went from
And, yeah.
very hilarious to LA Noir type in an hour.
All right. So
Less than an hour, in fact.
Very exciting.
What's-
And next time we're gonna have to. Unfortunately, we can't prepare for the trial because we don't know what we're charged with.
We
No.
can make it up on the go. It'll be fine. We could better have a character retainer like Better Call Saul on, so we could just.
Oh shit! We need a new retainer that comes from a lawyer background. What
What
illusionist? We
appropriate
need
lawyering pun?
illusionist. We need illusionist. Retainer for that was a lawyer.
From the law firm, is he going to be Dewey? From the law firm of Dewey, Howe?
Dewey, Scamio, and How.
Yeah, Dewey Cheatham and Howe is my favorite one.
Anyway,
Uh,
good night all, and thanks
all
for the session.
is there a moral to today's stream?
Yeah. Only the good die young.
Very true. All right.